Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your dungeon master. My name is Anthony Reed, and we are on... this is episode 98, okay? It's part of the Pit story arc, and we are on the precipice of Adventure March. Join us every Thursday night, 8 p.m., twitch.tv/SRSBIZ_network, and you can click the link in the show notes. You can follow over to our website, click the link there. There's plenty of links. Go to the Discord, you'll get links. Come and check out our Adventure March offering. I think you're going to enjoy it because Adventure March is the most fun time of year. It's the most wonderful time of our whole year. We love it. And it's all due to our patrons. Patreon.com/AdventureInc. Go be a patron. Sign up. If you sign up at the $5 a month level, you get a bonus episode every single month with guests. They're all canon and weird, and you'll love them. They're fantastic. In fact, one of our bonuses during the month of Adventure March is a one-shot that's not too dissimilar from how we run things on the bonus episode. So you need to check it out. Check it out, please. You need to. Head over there, patreon.com/AdventureInc. It's coming. We're so excited about March. I can't wait. And you shouldn't either. Just make March happen, I guess. I don't know. We're going to have to wait, I guess. That's just how it is. All right, let's get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and scoundrels, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Belroth, the ranger.
She's a Grimalkin, but that's understood. No pets allowed, even though she's not a pet. I will wait outside. Everyone, if anyone needs anything, I am outside.
Skarpin, the cleric.
Should I just try and snipe them from over here?
Yeah, okay. I did say they were as good as dead. I would hate for my, to break my word on our first contract as Adventure Incorporated.
Ellori, the bard.
We would want you to leave this warehouse.
He points behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Church.
Oh, sorry. We want you to leave this church.
ReedDeeran, the wizard. He say you no worship Shattered Fang.
Yeah, man, he's super wrong. We love Broken Tooth, Shattered Fang, man.
Prepare yourselves, for these are the tales of Adventure Incorporated. I understand that you want to have a conversation with Nosferat, and I am open to that. But I'm going to have you roll initiative. So when I say I'm open to it, I mean kind of.
Who is going to be assertive here and speak first? That's what we're rolling.
Yeah, let's go with that.
And is initiative an ability check?
No way.
Or an attack
it's a
roll
dexterity
or a
ability
saving throw?
check.
Okay.
Ooh,
so
all right, still good.
So your exhaustion
Can I get-
puts you at disadvantage, yeah.
Better than a 1. Better than a 1.
Yeah, you'll probably get better than a 1.
Still
Did.
16.
I did.
1. Well, actually, 6.
7.
8.
So I think it's safe to say that the Nosferat...
We don't know.
You're right. Hold on.
Safe. Yeah, roll them bones first.
18 and 15. I think they're going to go first.
We don't know. What are their modifiers?
Negative 17.
I rolled
for both
16,
of them.
so I mean we should go in the middle at least.
No, your group average definitely dragged you down. All right.
Wow. How dare you? We get it, Anthony. You want to go first.
Yeah, I do. Nosferat is smiling as he motions for his two vampires to strike forward. And they come charging in. Nosferat takes the moment to stand back and watch as the two vampires... I really wanted to get initiative so he could do nothing.
Damn, he's
so cool.
I go first. First
He's
action,
so-
cross my arms and pout.
The two vampires burst forward. One tries to attack DeeRan.
No.
cloaked with James.
Okay, so he has to make a whiz save.
Yeah.
Fails his wisdom saving throw.
Just
Attacks
has to
you
attack
instead.
somebody else. Doesn't have to be me.
Well, it is. Doesn't have to be me.
Wow. Wow.
Anyone but DeeRan. Whoa, anyone but DeeRan or me.
Wow.
So it goes to attack you. It comes in with like claws that you put up your arms and like grab, holding them fast as they like try to come down at you, which leaves you open for a bite on the neck on the living side. So you're going to take
One of your weaknesses.
but your living side. Oh, you got lucky. You take 7 damage. And you feel like that vitality drained away from you, such that if you were healed, it will not recover those 7 hit points.
Wink. Got it.
Wink. The other one goes after Belroth.
This is a cool vampire mechanic, by the way.
The vitality drain.
Yeah.
It feels like it's very cool if I was the DM.
Yeah.
Like I'd like to do it to other people.
Similarly, Belroth, as this thing comes in, it swings a claw at you. You dodge out of the way. Another claw, you dodge out of the way, and then it just latches on to your throat.
Reaction: silver barbs to make it have to re-roll again, and use the lower roll.
Aha! Yes. So you use this. You channel this energy, and you fire off these barbs of silver energy that reel it backward, like stunned from this explosion of power, and it does not hit you.
And I redirect as the second part of the ability that luck to Skarpin, so that he's at advantage for his next. Yes. So he's at regular because he's already at disadvantage.
Advantage.
So you're at
He's at advantage.
yeah, you're at advantage.
Okay.
I love abilities that grant advantage.
Yep.
That would be a cool spell that could
RCA.
that could be used to get rid of advantage or get rid of disadvantage. It's just like always like down the middle. That would be a pretty sweet ability.
Even keeled. That's what
Yeah.
we'll call
Tell
it.
my wife I said hello. That's right.
Neutral planet. It's a code beige.
Okay. So then it is now your actions to do as you please.
He doesn't like Skarpin doesn't like being bit. So
I can imagine. I can understand that. That feels fair.
he feels emboldened and he's feeling lucky. So he's going to cast a guiding bolt onto the one
Mike,
that just bit him.
I gotta talk about this. I'm sorry.
What?
Tonight, I don't know what it is, but you're just making the most like you got to be fucking kidding me reactions to everything.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who
I'm
noticed
just-
this. And I was just like, oh, maybe.
Anthony, I'm just stressed, all right? Everything is stressful. Everything is hard. I don't...
Every time you're just like, okay, all right.
I just don't want to die.
All right.
All right.
I hear you.
Things are hard.
Yeah, no,
Listen.
you're right.
Skarpin's guiding bolt is due. That's how gambling works.
Yeah. Honestly, Guiding Bolt is like with Vantage is probably our best shot, right? Because
didn't
now the
you-
next person...
Didn't you roll a 20
Could
on
also-
Guiding Bolt last week?
I did it once, but not last week. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
could
memorable.
also have
It was
Vantage,
memorable because
right?
of its
Like,
second hit ever. That spell.
This is as much of a chance as we'll have to
Yeah.
have Skarpin hit.
Okay, who are you
this
targeting
is-
with Guiding Bolt?
The vampire that bit me, Skarpin.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. I'm gonna pick a different die.
You got this, Skarpin.
I add so much to this roll. Fucking 29.
Yo!
That bolt is so
Okay.
fucking guided.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you nailed it.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 6. Oh, so good. Fistful of dice.
Now I'm feeling good.
I got a cool dice tower too that is appropriate for recording. Oh, it sounded so good. 23 damage.
All right, it's pretty solid Guiding Bolt. Solid
Yeah.
Guiding Bolt.
Following up the guiding bolt, Belroth is going to shoot at that vampire that is glowing now a little bit with sharpshooter at regular vantage.
I love Rob being like, "Yes, I will consume the challenge. Thank you."
I mean,
Aside from fireball, it's probably the best idea. Like,
Fireball's that's a
ability.
not an advantage.
a
one.
dirty, stinky, filthy 20, please.
You're. I'm not repeating that. It hits.
Yay! It was at sharpshooter, so D8 plus. Fucking, I rolled a 1, but plus 15, so 16 with the silver arrow. Second attack at disadvantage. Wow, all right. 24 to hit
Hits.
the same guy. Not the bonus damage. So 9 on that one, also with the silver arrow. Freya attacks the guy in front of me at disadvantage, I assume.
Yeah, Freya's tired.
Freya
too.
is also, she's a little sleepy. She's a sleepy little kitty. 14.
That will not do it.
Nah, she does not get it.
Come on, Anthony.
Dialing it in. Dialing it in.
What about? So somewhere between 24 and 14.
That's only 10 possible numbers.
20, because the first
Yeah.
one was a 20. So
That's right.
That's true.
That's right.
It's
See,
somewhere
so
between 6.
that's plenty of information.
All right. Deeran looks at Nosferat and he's like, "Whoa, man, hold on a second. Like, you know how this is going to end."
Do I? I think it ends with you being drugged back to the Princess of Darkness.
Why would you think that, man? Like, we just did this. Like, this has got to be the most fresh thing in your mind, right? Like when we sent you back to the pit.
You did that there. You did not do it here. Here you will fall.
Why?
Because
Why do
I
you think
am
that?
empowered here. Breathe in the destruction around you. As he breathes
are you
in, his
gonna do
chest
with all
like
the-
pops, like the shirt open a little bit, just like,
So cool.
That's just for Swan.
What are you gonna? Okay, sure, man, but like, what are you gonna do with all that power? Right? You gonna take over our bodies? Is that the plan?
I don't need to take over your bodies. I will consume you, and I will control all of the kingdoms of your world.
With their bodies?
Nice, Ellery.
Because, like, just help me understand your plan here.
Yeah, because like if you okay, so sure, let's say that happens, right? And then everyone is your thrall. Up in. Is it up? Where is it?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Out.
Yeah, up, down. Wherever
I don't think
it
it
is.
matters. Move on to the next point.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, okay, so sure, you take over everybody, and then what are you going to do for food anyway?
That's what I said.
I
I
am
know
the-
it wasn't you. It was fake you, but that's what I'm saying.
I am the unchecked fire. I am rage incarnate. I will pour over your land, and I will take everything that should be mine. And when I need more food, we will raise them like cattle.
Whoa, what about the ones that the strangers have taken over? You can't have them, right?
I care nothing for the strangers and what they want. I would just as soon see their heads separated from their bodies and placed upon a spike of their own in their own prisons.
Well, I hope they're not here to hear that.
Yeah, same. Can you say it a little bit louder into my cloak?
The vampires make another attack.
Wait, hold on.
No, I've got something to do.
Yeah, I got offense too, man.
We're just trying not to scare you with our powers.
Yeah, but it sounds like we're gonna have to.
I want to continue this conversation, though.
Yeah. I think it's worth
important that
having.
you admit that you're taking the bodies and that the Empress is the one who told you could do that,
You only
right?
want this because you were promised it by the Empress.
Okay, I'm not. So
6 seconds.
we're blurring the real line here.
Can we cut that
It
part out?
takes 6
Just, I feel
seconds
like-
per round. We did that all in 6.
Set the time. Everyone,
yeah,
set
so-
your stopwatches. Here we go.
Deeran puts a hand out to like stop the vampires from attacking, and grabs the one in front of Belroth with Maximilian's earthen grasp.
All right.
Yeah.
And so a hand comes out from. Is it bones still, or
Bone
is
hand.
it ground now? That's what I'm saying.
Bone hand is ready.
I think here in the city it's obsidian.
Ooh,
Ooh,
obsidian.
okay, that's cool too. That's cool too.
hand.
Obsidian. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's a dexterity.
It's a strength save,
Okay.
which is pretty good for vampires, probably. Like given the shirt thing, but I wanted to try.
Cheap button.
What's the
DC 17.
DC 17? Okay. Yeah, unfortunately for you, you grasp onto him, and it looks like for a second that you get a good hold, and the vampire just like flexes against it, and then
Is this a new?
breaks
Is
out
this a new
of-
round?
no, it's the same round.
Oh, okay. So I can't do silvery barbs. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry, man.
I wanted to. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, he
So
breaks
it
out.
breaks out?
Breaks out of your
Okay.
your fist. You did not fist this one.
No.
Hmm.
Bummer. All right.
So yeah, Ellery is going to grab onto Nosferat's shirt, like this, like part of his billowy, torn shirt right above his big muscles, and she's gonna sing, let his flesh start to tear, let his blood start to drain. When we beat him, let him feel the pain. Let his bones brittle break, and however we try to destroy him, let him start to die. And so he needs to roll a wisdom. He needs to fail a wisdom save.
He needs to fail it.
What's the DC?
Well,
What's the
100.
DC with you?
Yeah, not much.
17.
17. Okay. He grabs onto your hand as it is like held to him, and he looks you in the eyes, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
I need you to pass a wisdom saving
Yeah, I
throw.
need you to pass.
Uh-oh. It's a disadvantage, so that's a bad. That's 7.
Okay. The rest of the world starts to just fall away from your perception. It is just you staring directly into the eyes of Nosferat. And the, sort of a dimness settles in around you. And he says, "You cannot drain the blood from me. I do not hold blood within me. You cannot wish me dead, Ellery, for I am already long dead. No, instead, you must join with me. You are of my kin. You are of my people, and together we will overthrow the Empress. Together you and I can hold all the power of the pit and the material world beyond. This is all you need now." You are charmed, by the way, by the Dungeons and Dragons TMRC, whatever, whatever things I have to check out the OGL, y'all. But you are charmed by the rules of Dungeons and Dragons.
TM.
I've not been charmed by rules ever in my life. Only turned off by them.
So just we'll read the condition because we don't do this often. You can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects, and they have advantage on any ability check to interact socially with you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You know, when you put it like that...
Then what?
I don't know. I know it's bad, but I kind of sounds nice.
You can do this, Ellori. We can do this. Abandon these foolish mortals and join me. I will turn you fully into your destiny.
You know, I've been saying for a long time, I kind of have all the bad parts of both worlds, you know? Like, I don't get the cool vampire powers, but I also don't get to be a regular human. I'm kind of living in this, like, middle world here.
The vampires make attacks. The first one at Belroth.
Could we hear that interaction?
Belroth!
Yo!
2 misses.
Oh!
Whoa.
As was foretold.
Probably Skarpin.
Absurdly low rolls. The other one attacks Skarpin because he's already there, even though his original prey is still alive and kicking. This one hits.
Seems unlikely.
Go ahead and give me a con saving throw on this one. At disadvantage.
Natural 15. That's on the higher one, and a natural 1 on the lower one.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I wanted to postpone it a bit.
So he drinks from your essence again, dealing you 9 points of damage. And once again, you feel that power is leached away from you. You also feel like... So the process of creating a vampire, it is not simply that one is bit and then they become a vampire. There is an exchange involved. And you can feel that the darkness that is a part of you already because of your undead nature. It is reacting strangely with the power coming from this vampire. So the creature bites you, it consumes some of your essence, and you start to feel like it is leaving a piece of itself within you. And then, but when it does that, the dead side of you reacts to that. So you can feel like a fever rise within you near the site of this bite, but you can just like innately tell that there is a war happening inside you between these two powers.
I don't like that.
So, our turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Skarpin becomes a Vorpson.
That's all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I hate that. That.
I accept your assertion.
Skarpin just kind of knee-jerk reaction casts inflict wounds on the creature that's on him. So he's going to make an attack roll.
Make this attack roll advantage.
Ooh. Natural 20!
Yo!
Holy shit, this is big. So at level
You
3.
gather up energy for this attack in a way that you have done so in the past, right? Like the same, you are gathering up within you the divine energy granted to you by Oleander to strike forth with inflicting damage upon this creature. In this place, the power that is innate to this place, this power of destruction, replaces the power you typically draw upon for this this spell. And when that happens, it is like it is so easy to grasp at this power of destruction that it is why you got vantage instead of disadvantage on this attack, is that it was just right there ready for you to use.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. That would be 65 damage.
Ooh, Jesus.
Nice.
You certainly inflicted some wounds.
Yeah,
I would
really
say so.
Really easily. Too.
In fact, you draw forth this power of destruction and you press it into that creature, and it basically just eviscerates in the air in front of you. The power of destruction just like emanates from your hand and leaves nothing of the vampire when it's destroyed.
As soon as the smoke and flesh clear, he just kind of parts the remaining smoke with his two hands.
Nosferat, I suggest we chat.
What's Wesley doing?
Wesley, you have noticed, is standing behind the group. His sword is sheathed, and he seems glassy-eyed.
Noted.
Cool.
So, Nosferat, we could do this all day, but we don't want to. We know the princess deceived you when she made her promises to you.
What do you know of the promises the princess has made me?
We know that she promised you the world out there, all the beings, all the bodies. But you can't have that because that's already been promised.
In what way has that already been promised?
The strangers, that's why we mentioned them.
Yeah, man, like, weren't you listening? I figure you've been alive forever.
Hey, there's a lot going on. Let's give people some time to process everything they're hearing.
What?
What?
No, you're right, Ellery. That was rude
I don't
of me.
know
I'm
if she
sorry.
is right.
No, it wasn't.
The strangers are fools. I don't care what they were promised, because they will never capitalize on what they have. And if they try to stand in my way, I will destroy them. They are pathetic and weak.
But in the meantime, with two of you being promised the same thing, you can't have them. That can never come true. So while you're fighting, the princess wins, and you get nothing in return. Because you're just squabbling amongst each other.
Yeah, not just that, man. The strangers learn that they can connect without being, like, near each other. They're operating on a different level now, man.
Wesley reaches forward and like grabs your arm and like pulls you like back from the conversation. Deeran.
Yeah, what's up?
No.
You don't, that's a secret?
You cannot give him these tools. It will only turn him against us.
Oh. I get it.
Belroth makes 2 attacks at the vampire in front of him, probably trying to attack him, I assume.
Yeah, still trying to attack you.
Some point-blank arrows being shot, so already at disadvantage. So fuck it, who cares? Can't be any less at disadvantage. God, can you imagine if you had to roll 3 d20s and choose the lowest? That would be... Oh my god.
That's how I would have made the game.
First one is... That's woof. The first one is a 13, which we know doesn't hit. And the second one...
Well, it might now. He might have a lower AC because he's so angry about the strangers.
Sure.
This vampire, this side vampire? Nah.
Yeah.
No.
The second one...
He's like, my boss is starting fights again. Oh, shit.
The second one is a 27.
He's like, I can't. This job's not worth it.
15 plus 12.
Right? Yeah, he's like distracted.
No. Okay, so 27 hits.
Sweet. That's a lot of hits. And I'm gonna pop the.
God damn it, Rob.
I'm gonna do the favored foe. Give a D extra damage on there. 7, 8, 9 plus 5, 14 damage. Silver arrow.
I love Belroth's just like, God, this foe's my favorite. I thought it was the thing we fought before. I thought it was harpies. It's not. It's vampires.
They were my favorite for
God,
a
I love
while, and then they
bugs.
just kept coming, and I'm overloaded with them.
That's fun, right? Though.
Freya makes an attack at it as well. That will be a 18.
An 18 hits.
We've learned something important, folks.
12. Narrower and
12.
narrower.
How much damage did you deal with your bow? I missed that, I guess.
7 plus 2 plus 5.
Okay, great. Thank
Whatever
you.
that is. I had to recall my brain.
Just fucking recalled higher numbers, man.
8, 9. Well, too late.
Right?
14,
You should have recalled 7 plus
14
7.
and then a 12 from my little kitty cat.
Yeah, great.
Um,
Great. This is such good Foley. Wow.
It really adds to the podcast. What? Wait, what is Belroth shooting now?
I feel like to the listener it's very clear. So
Guns are cannon. Guns are cannon.
Deeran tries again with the obsidian fist to squeeze the vampire.
Obsidian Fist is a cool fucking
Ha!
spell.
This time, your obsidian reaches up and just latches on and holds him tight, gripping him in this earthen grasp.
Grasp?
Yeah, I was going to go somewhere else, but it was just right there.
It's right there. Honestly, it's a pretty good name for a spell.
Yeah, it's really evocative.
Obsidian chokehold.
Yeah. It does 10 damage.
Okay.
And while it's squeezing, Deeran looks back at the strangers and he's like, "All right, man. I won't do that again, but what's the play then? If it's not make him feel threatened to go to the Empress, what is it?"
You are the arbiter. Invoke that power. Force him to tell you the truth. Force him to reveal the details of his binding.
That feels like a lot of pressure to put on me right now in this moment. And Deeran's flexing his hand and clearly his mind also on squeezing this vampire.
Does anyone else have anything to do this round?
I made all my attacks.
Ellery is gonna say, "Hey, I just think that everyone here is doing a good job. But maybe if we took a minute to calm down, and just stop with the shooting thing, stop with the sucking blood. I think on both sides there's arguments to be had, and if we just took a moment to really listen to each other,
Ellery, what do you want?
Well, now you kind of got me thinking I want to be a vampire queen."
What?
Well, I'm just saying, it's attractive.
Just tell him what you originally wanted.
Oh. And Deeran looks so crestfallen. He lets go of the grasp of the earthen hand.
Oh, yeah, okay, let's go. A little, it loosens.
Well, I'm just saying, there's being queen and there's being dead, right?
Yeah, I guess there's no point to this then. And Deeran walks slowly toward Nosferat. listen, man, like, if that's what she wants, like, I've got more faith in her to do it right than you. And Deeran turns his head to the side.
Wait,
Whoa.
Skarpin runs up, like, tries to get in between them.
So you get in between Nosferat, who has not made a move toward Deeran's exposed neck.
Right.
And then, so yeah, you put yourself in between them.
So I don't know what the hell's going on here, Ellery. You're acting weirder than usual. Deeran, what the fuck, man? And Nosferat, yeah. Listen, what the hell did the princess promise you? If we're so in the wrong, we have no idea what's going on, then enlighten us, all right?
You don't understand how this works, whelp. I don't need to enlighten you because I don't need you. I don't want you. I would rather see you destroyed under my boot. And I will take my queen to the surface and we will rule your lands in spite of you.
Skarpin casts, like, realizing, like, oh, okay. He casts Lesser Restoration on Ellery.
Okay.
Yeah. Here he comes.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
The magic...
Boop, boop, boop.
Lesser Restoration is very hard to cast here. It feels like you are calling to this magic down a long tube. It's not impossible, and it happens, but you physically can feel like it is taxing to do. Not in any tangible way. I'm not giving you another like level of exhaustion or anything.
Thanks.
Yet. But you can feel like that it is so antithetical to this place to do this that it takes some doing to pull him to this space. And then finally an orb of light appears and manifests as Lester, and you get a sort of subdued version of Lester. Who's Lester Restoration? How can I help you?
Hey, you're not looking great here, Lester.
Sort of like the magic fuzzes a little bit.
Oh, but before you go, my friend here, Ellery, she's acting real wonky, and I think Nosferat did something to her.
Oh yeah, you banged this one up good. This one's all messed up. Let's see here. And he reaches into his toolbox and he like pulls out like a little like wrench made of light. And he
Give him
just
some time, Nosferat.
like pushes it forward into Ellery, and then like it just like fuzzes as it touches you, Ellery. And then he just lifts up and then pulls out. He's like, should be good to go. And that just like dissipates. I'm gonna let it go. It's fine.
Okay, we're gonna get yelled at for rules.
No. I understand. I'm saying here it's working. It's fine.
Okay. All right.
Skarpin's wicked strong here.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
rule nerds. It worked here for specific reasons that are cosmology based. Don't yell at us.
Yeah, Rob.
Oh, me. Don't yell at me.
Rob, you have one job. It's to keep us on the rules, and you just let us do
Fucking
this.
let us do this.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm the person in charge of the rules, Anthony. Correct. Thank you. Anyways, we win the battle.
Ellery, shakes her head a little bit. A lot of fuzz leaves her mind. And she looks at Deeran and she goes, Deeran, what are you doing?
I think you're right, Ellery. I think the only way to do this is to just give up our bodies.
No, why?
Like, because if Nosferat's right, and his deal and the stranger's deal don't interact, like don't overlap each other, there's not going to be a problem. But if we're right, something really fucked up's going to happen here. And Deeran keeps his neck out.
Ellery looks at Skarpin. Hey, thanks, I think, but maybe you should have had that for Deeran.
I'm so tired. All right.
He goes to cast lesser
No,
restoration.
Skarpin, don't do that. This isn't. I'm fine. I just.
Well, you're acting real weird, and now like I don't get it. But please don't stop.
And he's like waving his arms in front of Deeran to like try and prevent him from.
I'm just saying, there's only so much room in my body for like one controlling interest.
Nosferat
like
places a hand on Skarpin's shoulder and just shoves you back, Skarpin. Like slides you out of the way. You like, even if you like you grip your feet to try and stop,
Yeah.
he just slides you across the stone out of the way. And he looms forward in front of Ellori and Deeran.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Deeran looks up into his eyes. It's not often that Deeran is shorter than someone, and so this one's a little weird for him. And so he looks up and he's like, "Listen, man. The way I see it, you're getting a raw deal. And you got two options, right? Like, one, you destroy the only people who have vanquished all the other people in your group here, and then you're stuck dealing with the outcome of this raw deal. Or two, you tell us what that deal is, and then there's going to be a power vacuum once we take care of the Empress."
And so the first deal you offer is off the table already. Because if you're ready, I'm ready. I will turn you, if that is your choice. I will take you in to prove your point, if that is what you want.
Deeran looks back at the strangers. He looks back at Wesley.
There is you see no response from them. They are just looking at you, glassy-eyed still.
He stays looking at them and says, "Now do me," to them.
There is no response from the strangers.
Okay. Does he feel anything?
No, you do not.
Okay.
Scarlet tries to get him. Hey, wait, no,
Every time you come over, like Nosferat's got like a hand out. Like,
Holding a hand out, like turtle arms just flailing. Like
Oh,
Ellori grabs Deeran's hand and is hoping for like some sort of indication that he knows what he's doing or needs help.
Deeran squeezes tight. He's scared. And he turns slowly and looks back up at Nosferat. And he sticks his neck out.
as Nosferat begins to lower himself toward your neck, your other hand, you feel a sudden weight in it, and a whisper from Wesley. Do you accept this?
Yeah.
As the fangs hover just above your neck, just enough pressure to push into your neck before they break the skin, you lose consciousness, and you are in a void of darkness. You have no idea what is happening to your body, what is happening to your world, as you are no longer connected to your own being. For the rest of you, there is a moment where all time almost seems to stop as these fangs press into Deeran's neck. And then there is a backlash, an explosion of power that launches Nosferat, Ellori, Skarpin, Belroth, Freya, the vampire. Everyone gets launched, like just thrown away from Deeran, who now stands like as a center pole amongst this like wave of power that blasts out. So I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws at disadvantage.
Oh, great.
Except Deeran, who does not.
Belroth rolled a 13?
You say Dex?
Yeah, Dex.
Dex saving throw, yeah.
Belroth rolled an 11, and Freya rolled a 15.
23.
Let's go.
11.
That was a
I rolled
disadvantage?
two
Ellery?
16s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I rolled two 16s.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Amazing.
Anthony, it's the power of friendship. Maybe
Yeah.
the power
Maybe
of
the
love.
power of destruction.
It's the power of like.
It is the power of like.
So, Ellery, I mean, you tumble back, but you catch yourself. And as this wave of power, it doesn't stop coming off of Deeran, whose eyes are glassy. And you feel yourself push forward into this power, stepping toward him, trying to reach him. And it is, pushing back against you, like whipping your hair, and you have to like sort of close your eyes a little bit as this power keeps surging until you finally reach forward and your hand grabs onto his, and the power stops. And Deeran, you come back into yourself in that space. And there is this feeling in your neck where Nosferat tried to strike, because it was not you that he bit. It was the servant of the strangers. And that there is an abundance of destruction in that area. You can feel it throbbing with pain, but it is different than the bite before. And as you look across this now, windswept area, you can see that Nosferat knows it too.
Did it work?
I think it worked.
Deeran squeezes her hand again.
Ellery squeezes it back twice.
Nosferat gets he was on he had basically got blown back to a knee, and he goes to stand up, and he walks forward slowly. What was that?
It's you can't the pact, you can't make two promises for one thing, right? And so here we are, man. It's
When I walked the path of bones, I was given a promise. Take the material plane, open the gateway, unleash this world upon the material plane. And in exchange, the denizens of that world were mine to dominate. I could turn who I liked, could feed upon who I liked. The world would be mine. And once this war was done, any competition to that, I could deal with as I saw fit. In exchange, for the time being, I would not strike against her allies. And I would not strike against her. I have upheld my end of the bargain until now. Now I have violated my agreement with the Empress. You have bested me here. If she invokes this violation, I will be destroyed.
Yeah, but like, what if we invoke her violation first?
I have not achieved my end of the bargain. So she has not violated anything from me.
Deeran looks back at Wesley.
Wesley looks to be Wesley.
Fuck. We gotta find the strangers.
What did they tell you?
They told us that they needed proof that you had been promised the body so that they could invoke the violation.
Against her?
Yeah.
They did not need proof from me. They needed exactly what you just gave them. They needed me out of the way. And now they have the tools to do it. Hey everyone, DM Anthony here, just reminding you that if you're enjoying the show, tell your friends, tell your family, let people know, word of mouth, and you can support the show at patreon.com/adventureinc, or you can check out the shop at adventureincpod.com/shop. Make sure you check the show notes and the website for all our social media, including our Discord, where you can come and hang out with some great people. We'll see you there. And until next week, I wish you nothing but critical success.